It's Madden NFL 24, and featured this week is C.J. Mosley. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Jets and the 49ers, and it's all up next.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was 1 drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
2nd down and a yard. Here's Lance to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Lance looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now Lance. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. 3rd and 3. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. Able to slither by. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Rodgers to throw once more. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Lance now on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Niners at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Here's Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Working from the gun. Lance. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And they'll go for it. Lance. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Straight ahead is Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. On play action, Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. On second down, a run with Hall. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On play action, now Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 40 yards on the ground for him so far. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On third down, here's Hall. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He finds his man, complete. That's Harvey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he'll just get rid of it. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And Lance going to throw. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Decent gain. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's a give to Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Rodgers going to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Rodgers now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Throw right side, Wilson. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Rivers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again here, Rivers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
As tight ends go,
Now Rodgers. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So we've reached halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
To throw, it's Lance.
Looking middle, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. That's complete right side to Lazard. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
They'll give to Hall. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
A handoff for Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
They'll run here with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now it's Rodgers.
And check down complete to Hall.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now.
So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At their own 24.
Lance going back to the air after the pick 6. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Working from the gun, Lance throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Now Lance.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers get a bit closer. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And he's got it. That makes our score now 22-10. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And now out come the Jets.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing is Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Open man here is Conklin. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run, it's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 35 yards. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. On 2nd down, here's Lance. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Hall again on 2nd down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Hall again. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Now Hall to start the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Hall again on 2nd down.
Fighting him off. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambly Thomas.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hall. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And now they're in the hurry up. Rivers now to throw on 1st down.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Rivers.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Here's Rivers. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
They'll run with Hall. And he will have a Jets 1st down, and that should just about do it.
And they take a knee.
2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Giants, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.